Okay, hi everyone, it's Liam Ryan here, one of the co-founders of Assets for Life, and I'm here today with one of our amazing mentees, Tanner, and we're just going to do this quick video and just to see where Tanner is currently at, and just so Tanner can explain some of his journey since working with Assets for Life. And you know, for those of you that know us really well, we're a boutique property investment and educational business. We love running our mentorship and mastermind programs to help people just like you. So Tanner, great to have you here today.
Great to be here.
So could you just explain where you was at before you met Assets for Life?
Well, I was, to be honest, before I met you guys, I was quite busy. I was doing a lot of stuff at the time. I was doing too much stuff. I sort of, when I saw you and met you, I thought, okay, these are the guys who I actually want to be. And I'm not just saying it for the purpose of this video. But, you know, I wanted to follow that. I could see that you guys have done what I wanted to achieve. And I just wanted to follow you really and use your experience and guidance to sort of take me, if I'm honest, at that point into mentorship, into building a training company, because at that point in time that's what I wanted to do, and you were doing it, and that's where I was.
Okay.
And so I had already done a couple of, I've been in property about 4 years now,
Yeah.
so I've got some experience, and I sort of wanted to take it to that next level.
Okay. And I think that's a really key thing. It doesn't matter where you're at in property, be it you're brand new or you're more experienced like Tanner was, there's something that we can offer everyone at the Assets for Life mentorship mastermind programs. So since joining Assets for Life, what are some of your bottom line results, and if you could let people know?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, I think the biggest result for me is actually having more clarity and focus on actually what I've sort of been setting myself out to achieve. Before I joined you, like I said, I was doing a lot already, but I was doing too much, and I was actually spreading myself way too thin. I was incredibly stressed. I actually burnt out. Actually right at the start when it was probably my lowest point when we joined, was I was really quite burnt out. I'd hit rock bottom in terms of what I was trying to do because I put too much pressure on myself. But ever since with your guidance and Jay's guidance as well, I've managed to actually take a lot of steps back, really restructure what I'm trying to achieve, and now I've just completed on 3 deals. New HMO properties, converted one, that's complete, another one's due to complete next month, and I decided actually the thing for me was to go out and get busy on those projects, focus on those projects only first, get them, set them, and then I can move on, whereas before I was probably trying to do too much all at once.
Okay. So those 3 properties, what will they net per month? Approximately.
So the first one is £1,400, and that one is actually on behalf of a client. So a family member owns that one, and I did that for her. That's going to net her £1,400, and the one I'm working on at the moment is going to net about £1,300. Okay. And that's one for myself.
Okay, great. So this is the power of doing multi-lets. Net profit after all costs in the region of £1,300, £1,400, £1,500. How many of them do you need to become financially free? And like you mentioned earlier, it was about you were suffering with overwhelm, you was at a rock bottom, you were low, and maybe that's where you're at as well, and that's where you need the help and guidance, motivation, inspiration, and really we just sometimes need a kick up the backside to move forward. So what would you say to anyone that is thinking of joining the Assets for Life Mentorship Mastermind Program?
Well, what I'd say is I'll be honest and sort of say, from especially where I was, is it's a lot of the time you can see training and being part of mentorships as a big cost, and sometimes you think, okay, is it going to be worth the value? What am I actually going to get for that? And that was a challenge for me. It took me a while to actually sign up, but I think once you have, you realise that you're in a very small community here. It is still a young mastermind, if you don't mind me saying, in terms of there aren't loads and loads of people, so you don't get sort of lost in the crowd. It's boutique. So you do actually meet people, you do actually get to work with those people, and I've met people who I've done business with. I consider Jay and Liam as actually close friends and mentors of mine now, and I can pick up the phone and speak to them when I want. And I think for me that was really important, and I think a lot of people in the room as well. get that value as well from it. And I think, credit to you guys in that respect. And,
great.
I'm not just saying it for
No,
this
that's
video.
good, it's good.
It's genuinely true. So that's one of the probably the main reasons why I've joined.
Yeah, we love giving value. We love creating this community at Assets for Life. It is boutique, and that's the way it's going to stay. We want to be very personal. Tanner is doing amazing things. He's taking the right steps towards financial freedom. We love working with Tanner as we do working with people like you. So we hope you found that useful, and keep on your journey. And if we can do it, you can do it. Take care.
Cheers, guys.